What's up, everybody? I'm sorry for not posting in, I think it's 2 to 3 weeks. I was in Mexico. I'm back now. I'm back. It's playoff hockey now. Um, I'm back. So we'll get that out of our mind. But today I'm going to be doing my NHL 2023 bracket challenge. Enough talking. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Let's get into today's video. I'm going to pop it up right here. That's why I'm leaning this way so you guys can see. It's Seattle versus Avalanche. I think everyone knows who's going to win this series, but the Kraken put up a great season this season. They're going to be a great team in the next couple of years with Beniers. They're going to be a good team. I just think their goaltending is not good at all. Like, it's not good at all. They're playing against the defending Stanley Cup champions. It's their first time in the playoffs ever in franchise history. I have the Avalanche winning that in 6 or 5. That's it. Now, Minnesota versus Dallas. Minnesota plays a really boring game, but it wins them games. And this is why I have a feeling this series is going to 7. It's going to 7. I think Minnesota's just that team. They're so boring. You can take a nap when watching their games. They, I don't know. This series is going to go the distance. I think this series is either going to go to 6 or 7, and I have the Dallas Stars beating the Minnesota Wild. Now, Vegas versus Winnipeg. I don't know if it's just me, but I have a weird feeling about this series. I do. Winnipeg, they have Hellebuck. He can win them a playoff series. I know he can. If he stands on his head, he can win them a playoff series. It's not like Winnipeg has bad players. Scheifele, Morrissey, Blake Wheeler, Pierre-Luc Dubois. Like, they have good players. Same with Vegas. This one, I'm going to say Winnipeg wins it in 7 if Hellebuck stands on his head. If Hellebuck stands on his head. If this guy is making saves that no other goalie, if we have Vezina, Hellebuck, and net, I have a feeling. I don't know. Just deep down, I have a feeling. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go. I don't know, man. It's actually so hard. It's so hard to pick who's going to win this series because Vegas is really good too, but they're not good. They don't have Mark Stone. I'm gonna go with Vegas to win it in 6. I'm gonna go with Vegas to win it in 6. Now, the Edmonton Oilers taking on the LA Kings. As you guys know, I'm an Oilers fan, and I'm not gonna be biased while making this bracket. I'm actually being 100% honest, but I do think the Oilers take this one in 5 or 6 games. I just think Oilers are just such a complete team this year with the addition of Ekholm and the way Stuart Skinner is playing right now and the way we know how rookie goalies play in the playoffs. I got Oilers winning this series in 5 or 6. We're just going to complete this whole side right now. Now it would be the Avalanche taking on the Dallas Stars. Now, Avalanche are not the same team. They're not. They're not the same team as they were when they won the Stanley Cup. And this is where I think they're going to get bounced out of the playoffs, as I feel the Dallas Stars are going to win in 6. Now, it is the Oilers taking on the Golden Knights, and the Oilers have a great history against the Knights. I mean, you guys got to realize also, McDavid, I've never seen this type of McDavid. This is Demon McDavid we're talking about right now. 156 points in a season. Now it's playoff time. I wouldn't be surprised if he drops 156 points in this playoff. I'm joking. That'd be insane. That's like physically impossible. But I do have the Oilers beating the Vegas Golden Knights in 6 or 7. I just do have them winning this series. Now it's the Oilers taking on the Dallas Stars. And again, I just think the Oilers have too much star power with Evander Kane, Zach Hyman, Matthias Ekholm, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I could go on for days. Their depth is amazing. Every forward on the Oilers has 10 plus goals this season. Every forward has 10 plus goals this season. Oilers defense is incredible. Darnell Nurse is playing amazing. I know the Dallas Stars are good, but I don't think they're just there at the Oilers level. And I have the Edmonton Oilers making it to the Stanley Cup final. And I'm not being biased. I'm an Oilers fan, but I swear I have such a good feeling about this Oilers team this season. Better than all the years before. All the years before. I swear, this team is something special. Now we're moving on to the other side. We have the Boston Bruins taking on the Florida Panthers. I don't think Florida's winning this series. I mean, Boston. You know the teams that do really good in the regular season usually get bounced early, but I just don't think they're gonna get bounced by Florida. I have Boston winning in 5 or 6. I think everyone kind of knows that. Toronto versus Tampa. Man, I want to say it's Toronto's year. I do. But I don't know with their goaltending. I know their goaltending's doing good this year, but I just don't know. I don't know, man. Tampa Bay turns it up in the playoffs so much. I don't know, man. And I don't know. I don't know. Like I want to say Toronto, but their history in first rounds are not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna have to go with Tampa in 7. I gotta go with Tampa in 7. Now moving on, New York Islanders taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. This series is also, I don't know, I have a feeling. I have a feeling Islanders could win this series. They could. They 100% could win this series. I think every team, it's the playoffs. I think every team, there's going to be an upset in this. Seattle could beat the Avalanche. Just the Winnipeg could beat Vegas. Just those things happen in the playoffs, but that's where good teams are separated from the good teams are separated from the really good teams. Really good teams will just wipe them out, and the really good teams, I mean, the good teams will have a little battle with them, but the really good teams will just wipe up that team at the playoffs. But I do have the Hurricanes winning in 6 or 7. And now New York Rangers versus the Devils, two really good teams. With the amount of additions the New York Rangers added, I think it's going to be Rangers in 6. 6 or 7 again. I think Rangers are taking that. Now, it's going to be Bruins versus the Lightning. I do think the Lightning aren't as strong as they were last year as well. I don't think they're as good as they were last year. I think the Bruins are a way better team. I'm taking Bruins in 6 or 7. A lot of these series I think are going to go to 6 or 7. Or it's going to be 5. Yeah, I think it's going to be, I don't think there's going to be any very much sweeps this season. I think it's going to be either 5, 6, or 7. So yeah, I do have the Bruins beating the Lightning. Now it's the Hurricanes taking on the New York Rangers. I don't know. I don't know. I just have a gut feeling. I think the Hurricanes are a really good team. They're strong everywhere. I got the Hurricanes winning, and of course, 6 or 7. Now, it's the Bruins taking on the Hurricanes, and I think this is where the Bruins are not going to be able to keep up with the Hurricanes. I feel teams that have a really easy regular season aren't ready for the playoffs because with a little bit of adversity thrown their way, they fold. They fold under pressure. And I mean, maybe the Boston Bruins won't do that, but I have the Hurricanes winning in 6 or 7. Boom. The Stanley Cup final. Edmonton Oilers taking on the Carolina Hurricanes for Lord Stanley. And I think it's McDavid's year. I'm not being biased. I'm being 100% honest. I've never seen this McDavid. Oilers had the the first best record after the trade deadline. The best record since January. Connor McDavid is on a rampage. Skinner's playing amazing. Ekholm, best trade line acquisition. I think the Oilers beat the Carolina Hurricanes in 6 or 7, and the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys felt about this video. I cannot wait for tomorrow for the playoffs to start. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. And I'm out, man. Peace.